Hey, my name's Matt Turner. I'm a goalkeeper for the New England Revolution and the U.S. men's national team. I was around soccer a little bit because of my sisters growing up, and then, as I got older, I developed more of an appreciation for it, and I decided to give up my football, basketball, and focus a little bit on soccer when I got into high school. So I started playing soccer when I was like 15, 16, a little bit more seriously, and it was, of course, the World Cup in 2010 that sort of lit a fire of passion within me to really try to really dedicate myself to the sport. Yeah, I think because I started late, that hard work was always sort of instilled into me. I knew I always was playing catch up. I think for me, having been around players that were more comfortable in soccer, I always had this inferiority complex almost. I knew I had to put in more work, put in the extra hours, do the training on my own, and take it very seriously when I was doing it on my own. That work ethic it's instilled in me, and being 31, I still feel every day like I can show up and learn something new. And I think that's been probably my biggest strength, is that I believe in myself a lot, but I also know that I don't have everything figured out yet. The thing that makes goalkeepers a little bit different than the field players, I'd say, is when the fans come to a game, they want to see goals, they want to see excitement, and sort of goalkeepers are like the anti-hero. Can't live with them, can't live without them. So you got to detach yourself from everything else in your life when you're out on the pitch, and you got to be brave and understand that lots of fingers will be pointed at you, but that's just the nature of the beast.
What a save by Matt Turner! Turner makes a save and gets another! Turner, you have got to be kidding me! Turner the save! Saved by Turner! Matt Turner, a massive save! Oh, what a save by Matt Turner! Turner the save! Saved by Turner! Saved! And the hero now is Matt Turner!
What I love about goalkeeping is that there's a small community. There's that goalkeepers union where no one understands a goalkeeper like another goalkeeper. And so you have this fraternity or this union of people that sort of get it. And for the people that don't get it, you just let them not understand you. But, the people that get it, you can really trust and confide in. And anybody who's been a goalkeeper or a step between the sticks can kind of relate to and understand the feelings and the emotions. And I think that's the beautiful part of it.
We are so absolutely delighted to bring in the goalkeeper for the New England Revolution and the U.S. men's national team, and soon to be gunner of Arsenal in London, the one and only Matt Turner. To say that there is a lot going on in your life, I think, is a bit of an understatement. You are freshly married, you're about to be a dad, you're about to make this dream move to Arsenal next month.
Yeah, I'd say the 3 years in England were incredible. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about, the highest level that there is in the world, which is the English Premier League. And for me, it didn't go perfectly according to plan, but I think the thing that I take from it is a tremendous gratitude that I learned a lot about myself. I made lifelong connections while I was over there, and I have lots of new tools that I added to my game, and I worked on my craft in a lot of different ways that I can now bring. And I think people have quickly seen that, being back here, in that short season at the end of 25 and now leading into 2026, that I'm a different goalkeeper. I'm a better goalkeeper than I was 3 years ago before I left.
Opportunity here for Mihalovic. He's going to have a go. Big save, Turner. Zinkernagle's tucked into the pocket. Zinkernagle sends Turner into action. In the back door. Here's the cross. Here's Son Heung-min. Big save, Turner. What a save!
I'd say my primary motivations have always been the same. I want to test myself at the highest level that I can possibly get to and do it consistently. And I think that having a family hasn't necessarily changed that aspect of me. It's made me appreciative for life. I understand how fragile the process is of having kids, and you know that I've wanted to be a father longer than I've wanted to be a professional soccer player. So for me to be able to do both and share that with my family, I want my kids and my wife and the other people in my life to see that, you know, I'm always working to try to achieve something, be part of something bigger than myself, and, you know, also being a good father and a good husband. Representing the U.S., or even whenever I'm playing for the Revs or any team and there's a national anthem, for me, it's a moment of reflection, it's a moment of pause, it's a moment of thanks and gratitude to the people that have sacrificed their lives for our freedom. And representing our country on a global scale has been the honor of a lifetime, and it's something that has been my North Star for my entire career. Ever since I had that feeling, all I've ever wanted to do was keep it and keep going and keep going. And so for me, it's the highest honor that a soccer player can have, is to represent their country. It's the highest honor that I've ever had. And yeah, for me, it's just everything is about that. And I'll do anything to continue to have that feeling. But I have the experience of having played in a World Cup before. And I know from my experiences that you have to focus on just putting one foot in front of the other every single day and focus on what's right in front of you, and the rest will take care of itself. And the more you prepare and get your routines and everything in order here, like at the club level, the national team stuff will take care of itself. So I want to be there. There's no secret. I think everybody knows that my move back to New England had the national team was heavy in my mind when I was making that move. And I want club success. The thing is, the last time I was here in New England and the club was having tremendous success, that's when all the national team stuff started to really work out. So that's the same feeling that I have, is if we can start on a really good foot in this season in 2026, then the rest will take care of itself.